Please. They do this all day.
They don't do that.
They just sit there and they wait, and then whenever you feed them, you'll see their eyes move. Their eyes will do this. And then boom, they'll grab it out of nowhere. Really quick. What else we got? Any other favorite animals?
Yeah, he wants to sit by Bella.
I like snake.
What kind of snake do you like? What's your favorite snake?
The one that don't bite.
The one that doesn't bite? Well, I'll tell you this. Anything with a mouth can bite, and I've worked with a lot of snakes, and they can all bite, but some of them are nice. Yes?
I like tree frogs.
Tree frogs? Cool. I worked with lots and lots of tree frogs.
I like alligator.
Cool. I worked with a lot of alligator in there, and he'd go boom and eat the biscuits that I gave him. Occasionally, he tried to eat me. But I had a really big stick, and I poke him. I say, stop it. Leave me alone. Go away. It worked pretty well. What you got? You like what? Frogs? Cool. What else you got? Penguins. One time I got to hug a penguin. I was at a zoo, and I saw a friend of mine, and he said, why don't you come behind the scenes? He took me behind the scenes. I sat down on a chair. He opened the door, and what came wobbling down? A penguin. The penguin came up to me. He tapped me on the legs. I mean, he liked me. So I sat down on the ground, put my hands like this. He stuck his head through here and gave me a penguin hug. Yes, it was very fishy. I've actually worked with 2 king cobras. One, his name was George. He was a nice king cobra. He was out 9 foot long. So he'd go from here to about here. Then the biggest king cobra I've worked with, his name was Elvis, because he was king. And he was 15.5 feet long. So his head would be right here. His tail would be all the way over here. And I had a big door I'd open to work with him and a big snake hook. And sometimes he'd get mad at me. And when the cobras get mad, what do? They hood up. Well, when he hood up, he could almost look me in the eyes. You know what I would do?
What?
I would shut the door and say, see you tomorrow.
I like when you, when they bite you. That's my favorite part.
That part's not good. The king cobra has enough venom to take down a full-grown elephant. So, yeah, not good. Yes?
That Spanish crocodile, that one with the long snout.
The narwhal crocodile, whatever it is. Yep. I've seen one of those. Yep. Seen one of those. I don't have any good stories about them. What you got?
The king penguin?
The king penguin. I've smelled a few of those.
They act like possums. They pretend to be dead and flip over.
So it smells like they're. Yeah.
They also
Sometimes, yeah.
They also what?
they'll also raise up and kind of flatten their necks out. To
Crocodiles,
Try to
cool.
act like they're.
I will tell you this, I've worked with crocodiles and I've worked with alligators. The alligators are much easier to work with. Crocodiles, not so nice. Mantis shrimp, I haven't worked with any of those. I've seen a few of those. Sugar gliders, been around a few of those. What else we got? Crocodiles, cool. Do you know how to tell a crocodile from an alligator? A crocodile has a V-shaped snout, and a crocodile or alligator has a U-shaped snout. So U is alligator, V is crocodile. So if you see that snout, they can easily tell. You got another animal?
No, I'm not going to stop and look at their mouth if you're aggravating.
What's yours? A duck? Cool. One time a duck tried to chase me and it was like biting at my neck. I got away. Good luckiness. Y'all ready to see some animals today?
Yeah.
Well, my name is John and I'm with Animal Tales. In the past 20 years, I've worked with all sorts of animals, big and tall, short and small. I've worked with things like lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Do you have any lions and tigers and bears here today?
Yeah.
No. But I do
have lions and tigers.
But I do have some other animals today. The animals I have for you are very exotic animals. Most of them are not the best for touching, but at the end of the show, I will have an animal we'll all get to touch. Before we get those animals, very important rules. We gotta make sure to stay in our where? Seats. We need to stay very, very what? If you have any questions, what do we do? I love questions. Ask me questions at the end of each animal. Y'all ready to see some animals?
Yeah.
Our first animal today is an arachnid. We say arachnid. Arachnids are animals with how many legs?
8.
8. What animals do you know that have 8 legs? Spiders, tarantulas, mice, ticks, and our first animal today, which is from Africa. We say Africa. It is the largest of its kind, and it is called an emperor scorpion. This is Bob. Everybody say hi, Bob. Hi, Bob. Bob is an emperor scorpion. Emperor scorpions are from Africa. Where we like them. Why do we like them? Because of what they eat. And what do they eat? Bugs. And that's great. Do you guys eat bugs? No. What about chocolate-covered bugs? No, we don't eat bugs. That's why I like them. They find those bugs by using their what? Close. They use their hairs. And everybody goes, what do you mean they use their hairs? All over their body are little tiny hairs. When the food walks by, they feel it and sense it, and they reach out and they grab it with their pinchers. Now, do they have eyes? No. Yes. Their eyes are on top of their head, but they can't see very well with those eyes. It lets them know whether they're in the dark or whether they're in the light. The main way they find those food is the hairs. When the food walks by, they grab the pinchers and eat it. But sometimes animals try to eat them, so how do they protect themselves? Poison. With their venom. They have a stinger. Everybody say stinger. Stinger. Right on the tip of the tail is that stinger there. And does he have venom right now? No. Yes, yes. They always have venom. Do not pick up scorpions and tarantulas. Why am I picking one up? To teach you about them. Don't pick them up because they will sting you and pinch you. The thing to know is the bigger ones are less dangerous. If you were to be stung by him, does it hurt? Yes. Is it deadly? No. But should you pick one up? No. No. That stinger's for their protection to keep them safe. How did I train him? I handled him enough times that he realized he's not in any danger, and that's the main reason he's not trying to sting me right now. So he doesn't think he's in any danger, and that's why he's not trying to sting. The most he'll do is kind of walk around a little bit. And the reason I wear the gloves is not because I'm afraid of him stinging me, is to help him hold on. He has little hooks on the bottom of his feet that hook in the gloves so I don't accidentally drop them as I'm walking around, because that wouldn't be very good. Now there's something pretty cool about this scorpion I want to show you, but I need a volunteer to help me out with it. Come on up. I just need to hold this light. Can you hold the scorpion for me?
Oh, the gloves.
I'm joking. You're going to hold the light right there. There is a theory that at nighttime, whenever the moonlight hits these scorpions, it makes them glow. That glow attracts the bugs to him, so he can do what? Eat the bugs. Now, if you go out at nighttime, you will not see glowing scorpions unless you have a black light. When you take a black light and you put it right on top of them, they will glow.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh.
Now, why is he glowing? Because the light hits his body, bounces off, and that's what makes him glow. This is not bioluminescence. It's not like fish who make their own light. All that's happening is the light's hitting his body, bouncing off, and that's making him glow. We're going to walk around very close so you can see it better. Look at his pinchers. Look at his stinger, and look at his, how many legs? 8 legs. If you have questions, raise your hands. I'll take your questions as we walk by. The scorpion's about 5 years old right now. They typically live about 7 years. This is about full grown for them, but they will get bigger than this.
I want to eat it.
Now, people do actually eat scorpions. Do I recommend it? No. Don't eat scorpions. Because if you eat a scorpion stinger, and you get stung in your mouth,
Maybe. If you want to say dumb ways to die.
you see all the little hairs all over your body.
Don't see that.
Injected, it comes out of the stinger. Now they constantly make that venom. So you can't like get rid of their venom. Just like we make saliva in our mouths, they constantly make the venom. So they don't want to waste it, but they can still regenerate it. They might not survive. So it's like cutting off an arm. It's like cutting off, well, it's like cutting off your hand. It wouldn't be very nice. It wouldn't be good. All right, we're going to put it back and everybody say bye, Bob. Bye. Bye, Bob. Hey, review about Bob. Where is he from? Africa. What does he eat? Bugs. And that helps us out. So I know scorpions are considered creepy, but they help us out by eating lots of bugs. Our next animal also helps us out by eating bugs. I need a girl volunteer to help me out with it.
Say girl, guys.
You want to stand right over here on my right side? You're going to help me out because our next animal has a little story that goes along with it, and you have to help me prove this story wrong. This story has something to do with a princess and a certain animal. If you know the story. And in the story, you have to kiss the frog.
That's a big frog.
I'm kidding. She's like, nope. Obviously, she's not kissing the frog. That's gross. We don't do that. What I actually want you to do is take one finger, and I want you to gently touch him right on the back. Feels kind of rubbery. He does not have scales because he's not a reptile. He's a what? Amphibian. And he has permeable skin, absorbing things through his skin. So we can't all touch him, because if we all touched him, we would make him sick. But you did get to touch him. I need you to check your finger. Do you have any warts on your finger? Nope. You will later. I'm kidding. You do not get warts from touching frogs and toads. That is not true. But you should still get some hand sanitizer afterwards. So I'm going to give you hand sanitizer. Have a seat. Everybody give a big round of applause for coming up. This is Jabba. Everybody say hi, Jabba.
Hi, Jabba.
Jabba is a giant African bullfrog. So they're from where? Africa. They're the 5th largest frog in the world, getting about the size of a dinner plate. And as you can see, he likes to eat a lot. He will eat anything into his mouth. Bugs, mice, rats, snakes, lizards, anything running by. He grabs it with his what? Tongue. They stick their tongue out, they grab their food, they pull it into their mouth, and they squish it with something kind of weird. You know what they squish it with? Their eyeballs. Why do they do that? They don't have throat muscles like us to force the food down, so they use their eyes to do it. Y'all want to see it?
Yeah.
I need to borrow somebody's finger. I'm just kidding. Watch his eyeballs. Ready, set, pity, 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 Their eyes go down inside their head, and that's how they push their food down. Now, whenever they close their eyes and they open them back up, you'll see a second eyelid pop up from the bottom. That's called a nictitating membrane. Just like you wear goggles and you go swimming, they got built-in goggles to protect their eyeballs. When I walk by with them, look at that second eyelid. Watch how his eyes go down inside of his head, and then watch that second eyelid pop up from the bottom.
I really want to go.
You take a picture with that. Actually,
Now this one is obsessed with frogs.
I took a frog home.
here,
She would
just
kiss
jump
it.
up real quick, do a quick selfie.
Yes. Come on, Patty, get up.
You share it there. I'm just gonna write it.
Don't kiss it, just take a selfie.
Watch his eyeballs as I walk by. Watch how his eyes go down inside of his head, and watch how that second eyelid pops up from the bottom.
I think it's gonna get tired and jump out of your head.
I've used old Jabba here for about 5 years, and he's yet to get away from me. So we're pretty good. Yep. Look for that second eyelid.
It's a shield.
Do y'all want to see how far he can jump?
Yeah.
We're gonna set him on the table here. Do you think he can jump from right here? I'm gonna put him here. Do you think he can jump from here to here?
No.
What about to here?
Yes.
To here?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna find out. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, hoppity.
He's too lazy.
No, he's not jumping. Why is he not jumping? Because he doesn't care. He has no
He
reason to
doesn't
jump. Can he jump? Yes. He can jump from here to here. He can jump about that high. Not gonna do it. This is what they do all day long. They sit in one spot and they wait for their food. When their food comes by, they grab with their what? They squish it with their what? If anything tries to attack them, they just tuck down under the water, and that's how they stay safe. And that is Jabba, the giant African bullfrog. Everybody say bye, Jabba.
Hi, Jabba.
Review about Jabba. Where's he from?
Africa.
What does he eat? Bugs. He is an amphibian, having that permeable skin. Questions? Roughly. And the boys will protect those eggs from predators by puffing up real big. When they hatch in the tadpoles will follow those frogs around in shallow pools, and they'll keep them safe. So they actually make pretty good parents. Everybody say bye, Jabba.
Hi, Jabba.
Our next animal, his name is Bugs. Bugs Bunny. He's a rabbit. Who's seen a rabbit before? Yes. Everybody. My rabbit is a little bit different because he's a little bit bigger. He's called a giant Flemish rabbit. He gets named giant because he is giant. He gets named Flemish because of the area of Belgium that he's from in Europe. They are the largest species of rabbits in the world, weighing about 20 pounds. He's about 20 pounds right now, and this is Bugs, the giant Flemish rabbit.
Oh, that's cute.
Let me say hi, Bugs.
Hi, Bugs.
Bugs, the giant Flemish rabbit, they're one of the largest rabbits in the world, weighing an average of about 20 pounds.
That's so big.
Bugs here is about 20 pounds, and they get bigger than this. The biggest ever recorded was 4 foot long, so from my elbow to about here, and it weighed 60 pounds, 3 times the size. Being a big rabbit, they eat a lot. What do they eat?
Carrots.
Carrots. Yes, they are herbivores eating plants. They go around chowing down those plants, using those ears to listen out for danger. But those ears can do something else. They can tell you what kind of mood he's in. Y'all want to know what kind of mood he's in right now? His ears are telling us, I don't care about anything. Doesn't care. But if they're listening out for danger, what do their ears do? They go up. Wing! If he's scared or upset, what does his ears do? They go back. Scared rabbit, happy rabbit. Scared rabbit, happy rabbit. See right their ears back? Be careful. Can they bite you?
Yes.
Can they kick you? Yes. Neither one feel good, so be careful around rabbits because not all of them are nice. This rabbit is nice, and I am going to let you touch him. What I'm going to do is, as I walk by, you can stand up real quick and then touch him right on the back and have a seat after you touch him. Question? Go ahead, you stand up for that. A little bit of carrots, yes. He mostly gets hay, rabbit chow, greens, and then he gets a little bit of carrot. So it's not his main diet.
I want it.
Alright, sit down so I can get feed him on corn?
Hey, quit yelling at me. Logan, get over here.
Sit down, guys.
Anybody else?
Can I touch? Out here? Yep. Oh, so fluffy. Fluffy. My baby.
My neighbor has a Hopland Lionheart bunny.
Yep.
Logan, get over here and sit down. Get over here and sit down. James, stop all that.
Get over here.
Sit down.
2, 3, go! Remember what we said about his ears? I don't care about anything. He doesn't care. He'll sit there for 2 hours, 3 hours and do nothing. He'll just sit there. But he will do something else. He'll wave goodbye to you guys when he goes back. You want to see him wave goodbye?
Bye.
Ready, 1, 2, 3, bye-bye.
Bye.
Everybody say bye, Bugs.
Bye, bugs.
Hey, review about Bugs. Where's he from?
Europe.
What does he eat?
Carrots and plants.
His name is Bugs. He doesn't eat bugs. Our next animal. Are you ready? I think he's ready. Does jump. And it is a marsupial. Ever say marsupial?
Marsupial.
Marsupials are animals that are raised inside of a what? Pouch. Possums, kangaroos. What I have for you guys today is called an agile wallaby. Ever say wallaby? Wallaby. What is a wallaby? A wallaby is a smaller species of kangaroo, only getting about this tall, full grown. Mine is this tall because he's just over 1 year old. He's like 1 year, 1 month, or 1 year, 2 months old now. And he's still a baby, still growing, still getting bigger. He's going to come out here, he's going to go on the table, we're going to walk him back and forth, and then I'll set him down on the ground and we'll see if we can hop in one of these 2 directions here, and then I'll get him back up on the table. Unfortunately, we can't touch him. Why? Because he's a baby and lots of people touching him can make him sick. I know. He's very cute though. His name is Jack, and we named him that because baby wallabies are called Jacks. Baby kangaroos are called Joey. Baby wallabies are called Jacks. And this is Jack, the agile wallaby.
Wow.
Say hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Jack is an agile, right there, yep, there you go.
You want
Jack is
to
an agile wallaby, and they're from Australia.
Wow.
Australia. In Australia, they spend most of their day grazing. Just like horses, cows, and deer, they walk around the grass grazing all day long. Go ahead and take another piece. Now, they're basically the deer of Australia. So just like we think of deer here, they're the deer of Australia. And he's mostly walking around grazing all day. I want you to watch him walk again. When he comes back this way, you'll see him put his front feet down. He'll pick up his back feet and he'll push off with his tail. He has to use all of his limbs to walk. Because his legs are so tight for that hopping, he can't walk with them. So most of the time when he walks, he has to use all of his limbs. Feet, back feet, tail. Feet, back feet, tail. Or hands, back feet, tail, sorry. Now that's the first way they use their tail. You already got it. What'd you do?